Alright, today we're going to finally start pulling some stuff out of the R32. As you can see, I kind of already started, and I forgot to record an intro, so that's where we are now. So we're finally pulling the RB20 and gearbox out eventually, but before that, I'm kind of just taking all the things I know I can do myself out to make it easier for when Zach comes over and helps me. Alright, so today we are going to try and take as much down out of this 32 as possible. Trying to do all the easy stuff like intercooler, radiator, battery, intercooler piping and stuff like that, so when it's ready to come out, we can get Zach over and help us pull the motor and box out for its new home. But first we have to get a video of it running so that when I sell the engine, people know it ran. Alright, so now that that's done, we'll probably start with the front bar first, see what that all looks like under it, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so the bar's off. I originally thought I needed to take out the headlights to do it, but I realized that there's actually just a screw here. Whether that's the legit screw hole or not is a very different question under where the indicator was. So I pulled that out, but I am still going to pull the lights out just because I don't want them to get damaged, and it means I can access all that area easier. So let's do the lights, and then we'll look at the intercooler. That was actually way easier than I expected. That was, yeah, way too easy. And that's the core out. It is pretty gross looking. Especially that side. So apart from the fact that you can see pretty obviously that it wasn't mounted properly because they've used a standard like aluminium bar to connect the top of the core to where it should be mounted, but it wasn't even mounted up there anyway. It was mounted by some dingy little brackets below, like right there. So this car is gross, man. All right, intercooler piece one. Oh Jesus. Oh God. So I'm definitely no expert, but I'm pretty sure that's not meant to be caked up like that. So I'm not entirely sure whether I've told you guys why we're taking the 32 apart. We're taking the engine, the RB20 and the gearbox out because that's not the combination that's going to stay in this car. You would know from the last video we picked up a wrecked kind of gross white R31 that was an RB30 with a manual conversion for crystal. Well, I took the engine and we pulled the head off it and it was actually in really good condition. So we're going to put a 30 in the car. Now I know I haven't shown this part yet, but this is the 30 from the white car that Crystal got. So it's not in horrible condition. The best part is that it is a virgin block, which means it hasn't been honed, bored or machined yet, which means it is an 86mm bore, which means we can go to 86.5mm oversized pistons and we can do some decent stuff with this engine. The head itself is pretty gross. So as you can see why we're not using the head from the car, because it is disgusting. But Crystal will probably be refreshing this head and using that in her car when she goes turbo, so it'll get used eventually. Look at all that. Christ. Boy, that's crunchy. I love that. Yeah. How's it look?
Skyline engine bay.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting. All of the hikers shit can come out now.
Is that all that?
Yeah, that can come out. The clutch master and slave can come out.
Yep.